Wanna join my free gift card giveaway? Then subscribe to my channel, like the video, and turn notifications on. And finally, tell me in the comments section below that you subscribe. Yo, it's your homie A-Dog here, back with another video, and today I shall be talking about the information processes, social and ethical issues regarding my IPT solution task. The solution that I've created is for a sporting club which is currently planning to automate the entry process at various venues. Instead of having just a reception desk, I've decided to implement an Opal card-like system as a partial replacement for the receptionists. These cards will have a microchip which holds the members' data and information. I've constructed some diagrams to help you guys have a better understanding of the context and how the data flow works. As you can see from this diagram, the club members hand over their membership cards to the reception so that the receptionist can check the details of that card. When checking the card, the receptionist will check the database of the club's member list to see if this person is eligible to enter the venue. If you haven't realized, the old solution for the club's entry process breaches privacy laws since the receptionist can search you up on their database and all your information such as where you live and your age will display on their screen. My new solution cancels out the breach of privacy laws as long as the technology does not fail to complete its task. This diagram shows that the club members can swipe or tap their membership card on the club's entry gates, then the gate's chip scanners will read your card and run through the database to see if you are eligible to have access to the club's venue. This is a diagram of the old solution's data flow. Even though majority of venues still stick with this kind of solution, since my new one is very costly, it is inefficient and the process is much longer because the receptionist has to manually enter in the details. This data flow diagram for my solution is much more complex than the original one, even though it is such a simple process of just tapping a card onto a scanner because the gate scanner has to read the card, then send the information to the computer's database to check if someone is allowed to enter the venue. Collecting is an essential process for both solutions, as without data, the task cannot be completed by both receptionist and the computer. Displaying the information that is being given by the computer lets the person know if they are eligible to enter the venue. If you are under the circumstances of the original solution, then further actions are required in order to let the person attend the event, such as getting the receptionist to tell the person if they can enter. Analyzing the data that has been given and turning it into information is probably the most important process within both solutions, because with inaccurate data, the privacy of somebody else can be breached, and that is why when the gate scanner reads the chip, it needs to have the correct data to pass on to the computer. The same goes for the receptionist also. Processing is the simpler process out of these four, solely based on how it changes the already existing data in a system. This means that if a member's address had changed, anyone that has the ability to change the details of that person is breaching privacy laws. Sure, we could add an automated system where it changes the data by itself, but the person would actually have to notify the club that they had changed their address first. The social and ethical issues with both solutions is mainly the privacy of an individual and how secure is the information from other people. These two are the principles of today's society and what identifies you as a member. Upon sign up to a legitimate club or an organization, almost always personal information is required in order to join. Both solutions can expose your private information, but more so the original solution, since the receptionist is required to check your information to verify you are a member. My solution only requires the assistance of a receptionist when either the chip scanner will not function or the membership card has to be renewed. Security of data is an absolute must as it guards your information from identity theft. This is why when the NFC data is being turned into information, it is encrypted so no one will be able to see your private information. After the database decrypt, the data then turns it into information and displays on a screen so only you and the receptionist or the gate will know. As mentioned before, inaccurate data can result in inaccurate information being displayed from an information system, therefore risking the privacy of the members from the club. Some techniques to counter this is data validation and data verification checks. Data validation checks if the data is the correct format and is acceptable when entered. Data verification checks are to ensure if the data is correct, although this technique is much more challenging as data can get inaccurate over time.